70 and beyond. 7 silent habits that secretly steal your health and happiness. Senior health, elderly. You might be aging faster than you think, not because of time, but because of a few seemingly harmless habits you repeat every day. Slowing down too much, eating like you did decades ago, avoiding technology, resisting change. They might feel safe, but in reality, they could be quietly stealing your clarity, your independence, and your joy. Most people don't even notice until the stiffness sets in, the mind fogs up, or life starts to feel smaller than it used to. In this video, we'll uncover 7 hidden habits that speed up aging after 70. And most importantly, how to break free from them starting today. If you want to stay sharp, strong, and truly in charge of your life, this is for you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video that could help you live better, longer, and with more confidence. Your future self will thank you. Number 1. Avoid strength training. One of the biggest mistakes many people make after turning 70 is slowing down too much in the name of safety. It sounds reasonable. Your joints ache, your balance isn't what it used to be, and movement just feels harder. But here's the truth. The moment you stop using your muscles, you begin to lose not just strength, but your independence. For Mr. James Walker, now 72 years old, this was a lesson learned the hard way. After a small fall, he stopped moving as much. "I thought I was protecting myself," he said, "but I was slowly giving up my freedom." What he didn't know was that sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, accelerates dramatically after 70 if you're not actively maintaining your strength. But don't worry, you don't need to lift heavy weights or become an athlete. The secret lies in small, mindful movements, done consistently. Stand up from a chair without using your hands. Lift a can of soup. Balance on one leg while brushing your teeth. These small actions, done daily, can bring surprising results, not just physically, but emotionally. They restore your confidence, your dignity, and your sense of control over your life. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you did something for yourself that made you feel powerful? Movement is not just about muscles, it's about mindset. As Plato once said, the ideal of old age is not to let the body become a burden to the soul. You deserve to live with strength, not just survive. It's never too late. No matter if you're 70, 80, or beyond, your body is still capable of growth and renewal. Gentle daily exercises can improve your blood flow, reduce stress, sharpen your mind, and even help prevent chronic diseases. But it all starts with the decision to stand up for yourself. You are not fragile, you are resilient, and by honoring your body with movement, you honor your life journey. As Muhammad Ali once said, "Age is whatever you think it is. You're as old as you think you are." Don't let fear make you sit still. Rise with intention, move with grace, and reclaim your strength one step at a time. If this message speaks to you or reminds you of someone you care about, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're here to share powerful life lessons, practical tips, and real inspiration for living well at every age. Subscribe now and join us on this journey of strength, dignity, and purpose. Number 2, eat like you're 40. This isn't about strict diets or starving yourself. It's about eating smart. It's about knowing what fuels your body best at this stage in life. "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food," said Hippocrates. And that wisdom is more relevant now than ever. After 70, every bite matters. Every meal is a chance to give your body what it truly needs, not just what your habits crave. So what should change? Cut back on fatty meats and white starches like white rice or white bread. Embrace more greens, lighter proteins like fish, tofu, or eggs, and choose healthy fats such as those found in avocados, olive oil, or nuts. Instead of sugary desserts, enjoy juicy fruits like oranges, blueberries, or papaya. These aren't sacrifices, they're upgrades. Think of it this way. You're choosing foods that work with your body, not against it. Ask yourself, why do some people in their 70s stay sharp, energetic, and independent, While others struggle with chronic fatigue and illness, it's not just genetics, it's about daily choices, especially the ones made at the dinner table. When you eat wisely, you're not just avoiding disease, you're creating vitality. You're lowering the risks of diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure without a single pill. And no, it's never too late to start. This stage of life isn't the end. It's a new chapter where you get to live on your own terms with more mindfulness and freedom. When you shift your mindset from eating like I used to eating for who I am now, everything changes. Imagine a peaceful dinner with steamed vegetables, a slice of grilled salmon, brown rice, and some fresh fruit. Simple, nourishing, exactly what your body needs. As the French gastronome Jean-Antoine Brillat-Savarin once said, "Tell me what you eat, and I will tell you what you are." What you choose to eat today shapes the way you feel tomorrow. So here's the question. Are you ready to listen to your body's needs now? The next meal you have could be the first step toward a healthier, more vibrant version of yourself. Because aging doesn't mean decline. It means evolution, and your plate is part of that journey. Number 3, withdraw from social connection. As we age, the quiet moments at home may start to feel like a safe haven. And for Mr. Thomas, now 72, it became easier over time to cancel plans, stay in, and tell himself, it's just better this way. But let's ask a serious question. Is this solitude really comforting, or is it slowly turning into something more dangerous? Withdrawing from social connection after 70 isn't just a harmless habit. It's a silent threat to your health. Studies have found that social isolation can lead to depression, memory loss, and even heart problems. Dr. Vivek Murthy, U.S. Surgeon General, once said, "Loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day." That's not just a dramatic statement, it's a wake-up call. Your brain doesn't just like connection, it needs it. A short story, a friendly phone call, or a gentle yoga class isn't just nice to have. These are emotional vitamins, fuel for your well-being, strength for your mind. The longer you go without them, the more your inner light dims. Now pause and ask yourself, when was the last time I had a real, meaningful conversation? Not just a polite nod or a quick, "How are you?" but a genuine moment of sharing. If you're not sure, that's your sign to start reaching out. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be as simple as calling an old friend, inviting a neighbor for tea, or signing up for a local senior class. Let's be clear, there's a big difference between peaceful solitude and harmful isolation. One helps you heal, the other quietly chips away at your spirit. Don't wait until the silence becomes too loud to bear. Remember what Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." You don't need a room full of people. Just one warm connection can rekindle your joy, purpose, and vitality. So, dear listener, what will you choose today? Another day of quiet withdrawal, or one brave step toward connection? If this message speaks to you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to our channel for more life-changing tips, heartfelt stories, and practical health advice for wiser, stronger living after 70. Hit the bell to never miss a moment of inspiration. Your best years are still ahead. Let's live them together. Number 4, ignoring minor symptoms. These so-called minor symptoms can actually be early warning signs of serious health problems. That lightheadedness could signal a heart issue. That tingling might be the first clue to nerve damage or early signs of a stroke. And that persistent fatigue, it could point to anemia, thyroid issues, or even heart failure. The older we get, the more subtle our bodies become at communicating problems. The question is, are you really listening to what your body's telling you? One of the smartest and most powerful things you can do for yourself after 70 is to take every change seriously, no matter how small it seems. Early detection leads to earlier treatment, fewer complications, and most importantly, it allows you to stay in control of your own life. As the old saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Start by paying close attention. Number 5, trust your memory more than your notes. One of the most noticeable shifts is the decline in short-term memory. And no, This doesn't mean you're becoming weak or incapable. You've probably spent most of your life effortlessly remembering birthdays, doctor's appointments, or when to take your medications. But now forgetting a crucial appointment or wondering whether you've already taken your pills becomes more frequent, and that's completely normal. The real danger lies not in the forgetting itself, but in continuing to rely solely on memory without adapting. Ask yourself, am I risking my health and independence by not writing things down? The answer is likely yes. Failing to take notes or set reminders can lead to missed medical appointments, double-dosing medications, or forgetting to take them altogether. These aren't just minor mistakes, they can affect your well-being and peace of mind. Now imagine having a small notebook, a pill organizer, or even using your phone to set daily alarms. These tools don't make you less capable, they make you smarter. They reduce mental strain, keep you safe, and give you the confidence to live freely. Using them isn't a sign of decline, but a mark of wisdom. As the Greek philosopher Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Writing things down allows you to live more consciously, more prepared, and more in control of your golden years. Don't underestimate the power of small habits. A calendar on the wall, a simple checklist on your nightstand, or a digital alert on your smartphone can prevent stress and even save your life. And remember, this is not about being forgetful, it's about being proactive. As Albert Einstein wisely put it, paper is to write things down that we need to remember. Our brains are used to think. So why fill your mind with things you can easily record? You might think, I used to remember everything. Why do I need to write it down now? But think of it this way. You're entering a new phase in life where true intelligence lies in knowing how to make your life easier, not harder. Writing things down is not a weakness. It's a strength, a strategy, and a daily act of self-care. So ask yourself, if a small habit like note-taking can help me live safer, healthier, and more peacefully, why wouldn't I start today? Let this simple act become the foundation of a wiser, freer, and more joyful chapter of your life. If you found this advice helpful and want more valuable insights on health, aging, and living a fuller life after 70, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're here to support your journey every step of the way. Number 6, completely reject technology. Maybe you've said something similar yourself, but have you ever stopped to ask, are these thoughts actually helping me, or are they quietly holding me back? In today's world, refusing to engage with technology isn't just about avoiding gadgets. It's about turning down opportunities for connection, safety, and personal freedom. Technology doesn't demand you become an expert. It simply asks for a bit of openness, a willingness to try, and the courage to make mistakes without shame. Just think. A basic smartphone can remind you to take your medication, help you contact loved ones in emergencies, keep you updated on the news and weather, and even reconnect you with old friends or new communities online. Isolation is one of the biggest challenges older adults face, but technology can be your bridge out of it. A simple video call with your grandchildren can brighten your entire day. Joining an online group about gardening, music, or health can give you a sense of belonging and joy. As George Bernard Shaw wisely said, "We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing." Learning to use technology is a new way to play, to stay curious, and to keep your mind active. And yes, change can feel overwhelming, but each time you learn something new, whether it's sending a message, checking the weather app, or looking up health tips online, you're reclaiming control over your life. You're proving that age is just a number, not a limitation. Wouldn't it feel empowering to know you don't have to wait for someone else to help, that you can help yourself? Ask yourself this: what's more uncomfortable, learning something new or being left behind in a fast-moving world? Your openness to technology can also inspire your children and grandchildren. It shows them that you're still growing, still evolving, and still taking charge of your own path. Feeling nervous? That's okay. Fear is a sign you're about to do something brave. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Do one thing every day that scares you. Today, let that be opening your tablet and trying a video call. Tomorrow, maybe you'll learn how to set a medication reminder, or use an app to track your walking. Each small step is part of a bigger journey, a journey toward independence, dignity, and joy. So the next time you think, I'm too old for this, pause, breathe, and remind yourself, you're never too old to grow, to learn, or to reclaim your power. Technology isn't the enemy. It's a powerful ally for this vibrant, capable, and meaningful stage of your life. Number 7, let go of roles. Live as if you are no longer important. Dear friend, if you're over the age of 70, perhaps you felt at times that your role in life is over. You might have quietly told yourself, I've done my part. It's time to step back and let the younger ones take over. But before you settle into that thought, let me gently ask you, is that really true? One of the most silent yet harmful habits people develop after 70 is believing they're no longer needed. They withdraw from family conversations, community events, or even making decisions about their own lives. Not because they want to, but because they think they shouldn't. Phrases like, let the young ones handle it, or I'm too old to understand now, become quiet mantras. But what they really do is chip away at one's sense of value and identity. Here's the truth. Age doesn't erase wisdom. It magnifies it. Your experiences, your stories, and your insight are more valuable now than ever. As author John Steinbeck once said, a man without words is a man lost, but a man with experience is a lighthouse. You, my friend, are that lighthouse. When you stop seeing your voice, your presence, and your knowledge as important, you're giving up the greatest strength that comes with aging, the strength of tested wisdom, character, and perspective. No one sees life with more clarity than someone who has lived through its seasons. No one understands what truly matters better than someone who's seen trends fade and truths remain. Your family still needs you. Your community still needs you. And most importantly, you still need to know that you matter. Living isn't just about surviving. It's about continuing to lead, to protect, and to pass on. Tell your grandchildren stories they'll never find in any book. Let them see you still read, still care about the world, still learn, still dream. Be the living bridge between the past and the future. Don't retire from being you. As long as you're breathing, your role isn't over. You still have something to give, something only you can give. No one else can take your place in the story of your family, your community, or this world. As George Bernard Shaw wisely put it, you don't stop laughing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop laughing. And I'll add, you grow invisible only when you stop believing in your own light. So ask yourself honestly, are you still showing up for life, or have you quietly stepped aside? The world needs elders who stand tall, who speak, guide, and show what a life well lived truly looks like. You're not a background character. You're the storyteller, the anchor, the wisdom keeper. Don't let anyone, not even your own thoughts, convince you otherwise. Because as long as your story continues, so does your purpose.